Okay, so let's get to business. I'm kind of in a good mood. That's unusual when full moon is approaching. But I have a feeling that now comes the drama, as the last reading was kind of so peaceful and full of resolutions. Let's see what's happening in the background and what's happening with those who kind of fallen out of the loop or fallen out of a cycle or decided to go onto this little nasty branches which they're not on the main timeline anymore. Anyway, so let's see if you're curious about this rest of people, this people who kind of just a little bit I don't know, they just drifted away. It's just I'm sensing somebody's energy now, and I think that's why I'm in such a good mood, so thank you very much. When in the past it was this the hardcore energy manipulation, which was making your body twitch, which was giving you impression of going through all the possible diseases in the world. This is very energy is now just a little pinch, which doesn't mean anything to you. So we have voodoo in blue. Indeed, somebody is extremely not happy that their practices don't work anymore. I've been seeing lately those rooms in the visions, the places which looking like basements full of jars with nails inside, with some sort of animal excrements. I hope they are animal excrements. I don't know for sure what they are. They might be of Homo sapiens as well. All the like disturbingly looking kind of mixtures behind a certain practitioner. This simply doesn't work. I'm talking to somebody who went beyond it, thankfully. And here is, I don't know how to read it, because you see clearly clairvoyance. You see when energy approaches and you're just dodging it. It's just like gentle fist and it's gone. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so you have very much heightened spiritual perception right now. It's complete immersion too. So I see you have chosen to be completely dedicated to your path. Perhaps your spiritual practice is not just once every full moon. It's just an everyday thing. You wake up and you meditate. You do all the things which I'm not gonna go into what they should be, or because everybody's different. Everybody have their own journey. There is millions of tools which are just revealing themselves to you when you're ready to start. Complete immersion, or perhaps somebody on the other hand, as we have this topic, somebody who has some sort of spiritual gifts was completely committed to doing that ugly thing to you. Let's see what's gonna happen. You have safe place to go, and I'm getting that's a metaphysical place. It might be that you are a native in a certain soul tribe, and you have a big protection coming from this whole web. It gives me like this image of the children who suffer from autism, and they are just being somewhere else, but they are so happy and animated, and usually parents don't know what's happening to them, but they're just communing with other autistic children, just they're picking up on those subtle changes in energy, the subtle vibrations. They're just pursuing some sort of form of telepathy, perhaps. I don't know why I thought of that, but have a safe place to go. So perhaps that's also why it's not working. Here have Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. Here you go. Count your blessings. This is what's unfolding. Maybe you're in a kind of place where you can't yet believe it. You can't see, oh, so it was like I've been going through literal hell. I've been in 9 circles, 9 circles of hell. I've been on this Dante's journey into the underworld. I went through every single stage. I met the ancestors in every single layer. Perhaps in your vision it didn't look like a literal hell, but perhaps it just looked like a giant tower, and there was like prison cells, and you visited all of them. Perhaps it was some sort of maze. I'm not sure how your unconscious rendered it for you. Okay, so we have the end of voodoo. Okay, so who is responsible for it in your life? You have a King of Swords. Only dealing with Mercurian energy for sure. Somebody well-versed on an intellectual side. Somebody pragmatic, somebody efficient, somebody who gets things done. Somebody merciless too. Somebody for whom oftentimes personal kind of belief or justice is the ultimate. Somebody who may have like narcissistic tendencies because they don't see other people's point of views. They do protect their personal truth, whatever they believe it is. If they are on a higher, they embody this higher consciousness, then this is a great person to have around. But if they are in a kind of lower consciousness, it's very difficult to be around people like this. They may wear a mask for a while, they may pretend, but it's always end of be all, they have to be right, and it has to be whatever they imagine. And we have King of Discs too, King of Pentacles, so two rather masculine characters here. As I suspected, that's not a person who goes towards emotions or intuition. This is somebody who is interested in material reality, somebody who's interested in. And that's why this earth magic also matches here. This the affecting reality literally. So using the ingredients or having this voodoo doll physicality. It's not somebody who treats reality symbolically. This is somebody who needs this physical, concrete item. So that's the one person here. Yes, Magician in reverse, and here we have Eight of Swords in reverse. So you weren't blinded to their actions. You, every step of the way, you knew what they've been doing. And I'm getting somebody. Let me confirm. Like, what was your attitude? Okay, so I don't know, this gives me, you let them dig their own grave, because like here we have, it's alright to be alone, so you went through it alone, you didn't mind to go through it alone, you weren't screaming for help, you didn't have this victim mentality going on, oh, why are they doing this to me? No, you just own this energy. We have, that's because like your Akashic records are open. So you have access to it. You know which place it's coming from. You know that in like your 3 incarnations before, you've been this merchant who did this and this and that, and this is why. And you said that, and you had also the information about the fact that you already paid this debt 4 times. And my candle is going crazy. That's just an example, but you will know what it is for you. And here it says you have a mighty shield, so you've been always, through all this process, you've been protected. There was nothing to prove. There was no fight for your soul, no fight for your life. It all has been okay, I don't know, because there is some other message here for sure. I wish to show this because candle is really... Okay, I need to know what it is. Oh, switch the deck. Okay. Here we go. Yo, this card just flipped on my finger from upside down to... from reverse to upright. We have healing. There was a healing in reverse. So I'm getting this all actions here, this voodoo, this energy manipulation, this manifesting some troubles, issues in your life. I'm getting some of them manifested, but they were like ridiculously minute compared to what was wished on you, or what supposed to be manifested. Okay, so we have healing. Healing just turned itself. Therefore, they particularly wanted you to go through the same cycles over and over again, to go through some sort of intrusive thoughts, to go to manifest bad for yourself. You are in control of your mind. You are choosing how you're gonna spend your energy, what you're gonna do. Somebody wanted you to spend all of your energy on worry, on fear, on guilt, on shame, on all sorts of stuff of the lower frequency. But somebody's healing. I don't know if somebody is... Okay, somebody's Empress here who is about to or already is in very loving relationship. I don't know, when dog outside is like really uncalm. It whined like twice. I wonder if this is relevant. And I'm getting like a really pressure in my nose, like I'm about to sneeze. So here there are informations I'm telling now. Somebody don't want this to be heard here by somebody. The Empress in the relationship. I don't know if this is what's coming. If there is like a higher level of commitment coming. Let's see if we'll get a counterpart. Okay, so there's crystal vision in reverse, and again it flipped upright. Okay, so it's I don't need even much cards. It just tells me somebody wanted to block somebody third eye, block somebody intuition, and they knew it can't be achieved through it had to happen because it's your decision. It had to happen because you will be so completely detached in some sort of addictions, in some sort of lower vibrational kind of tamasic or energy here. So you would have to be a maker of your own demise. Just there was only this kind of will or intention, and really my nose is itching, on making your environment kind of unbearable, making your body and your environment unbearable, so you simply don't have time, or you don't have energy, or you're doubting it, or you're just like, well, I can't be this and that because look at my life. Look what's happening, right? Like there's supposed to be peace, love and joy consistently in my life, but I'm going through so much troubles. But I'm getting you never doubted your power. You never doubted your destiny here. So I have incantation, word magic. Excuse me, why this person gives me a game of magician in reverse, King of Pentacles. This is a Gemini. This has to be somebody you're holding in a high regard, because partially those things kind of manifested. So you needed to give it a thought. You need to be a part of your shadow. Perhaps this person is exact opposite to you, in a way that this person embodies within the ego the same like qualities that you hold in your shadow. And I'm getting their ego is negative, like they are just a negative person. Therefore, it's like a direct mirror to your shadow of personality. Speaking over your life, speaking something wrong over your life. This is also gossip. I'm getting a gossip here for sure. Spiritual guidance. So there might be still something. Yeah. Yeah. Reading about it, I got a lot of pressure in my neck and in my sinuses. So that tells me that somebody's throat chakra particularly supposed to be affected. And yeah, we have a perfect person to do it. Mercury rules over throat. mm, so you may be sure that's the person of the sign, at least. Okay,